Balenciaga, the Spanish luxury fashion house, has been in the fashion industry for over a century now. Known for its avant-garde designs, Balenciaga has been a leader in fashion innovation. However, their latest ad campaigns have put the brand in the midst of a controversy that has the whole world talking. Did Balenciaga's latest ad campaigns condone child abuse and exploitation? In November of last year, Balenciaga released its holiday ad campaign, which featured children holding teddy bears in bondage harnesses and costumes. The BDSM accessories were also seen on the runway at Balenciaga's show at Paris Fashion Week. The backlash against the images was quick, with the hashtag #CancelBalenciaga trending across Twitter and TikTok, and many accusing the brand and its creative director, Demna, of promoting pedophilia and child exploitation. Later that month, the brand dropped another ad that sparked even more controversy. The ad showed a bag from the Balenciaga and Adidas collaboration with copies of what appeared to be documents from the Supreme Court case United States v. Williams, a ruling that upheld the PROTECT Act, which increased federal protections against child pornography. These two campaigns quickly became a conservative talking point and sparked conspiracy theories. Who is behind the controversy surrounding the luxury fashion house? Right-wing conspiracy theorists started to circulate photos taken out of context from the Instagram account of stylist Lotta Volkova that portrayed scenes of violence and satanic images. However, according to a representative, Volkova hasn't worked with Balenciaga since 2017. Meanwhile, Alexandra Gucci-Zerini, a children's rights advocate and heiress of Gucci, criticized the brand's Ha 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 campaign, which appeared to show Harry Styles posing with a toddler on a mattress. My concerns are that there seems to be a common ideology across Kering's fashion houses, she wrote. Balenciaga issued two statements via its Instagram stories apologizing for the plush bears, which they said should not have been featured with children in this campaign, as well as the unsettling documents in the separate spring-summer campaign. We take this matter very seriously and are taking legal action against the parties responsible for creating the set and including unapproved items for our Spring 23 campaign photo shoot. We strongly condemn abuse of children in any form. We stand for children's safety and well-being. Demna later apologized on his Instagram, taking responsibility for the ads featuring the teddy bears. As much as I would sometimes like to provoke a thought through my work, I would never have an intention to do that with such an awful subject as child abuse that I condemn. Period. The designer guaranteed steps will be taken to avoid similar mistakes in the future and protect children's welfare. Did the creative director take responsibility for the wrongdoings? Kedrick Charbit, president and CEO of Balenciaga, also apologized for the campaigns in a post to the house's Instagram. Charbit outlined new internal methods in place, like hiring an external agency to assess and evaluate Balenciaga's content, noting the current climate has highlighted the need for greater sensitivity and responsibility in our advertising and marketing materials. He also promised to increase diversity and representation within the company and to work with industry leaders to address larger issues within the fashion industry. Charbit stated that Balenciaga is committed to creating a more inclusive and respectful company culture and will continue to take steps to improve and grow in this regard. The post concluded with Charbit expressing his gratitude to those who have brought the issue to the company's attention and a promise to listen and take meaningful action to make positive change. And then came the apology from the creative director, Demna, who stated on his Instagram, "As much as I would sometimes like to provoke a thought through my work, I would never have an intention to do that with such an awful subject as child abuse that I condemn. Period. Demna guaranteed steps will be taken to avoid similar mistakes in the future and protect children's welfare." Kim Kardashian, a vocal supporter of the brand, condemned the ads in a statement on Instagram and Twitter. I have been quiet for the past few days, not because I haven't been disgusted and outraged by the recent Balenciaga campaigns, she wrote. She stated she is currently reevaluating her future relationship with the brand, basing it off their willingness to accept accountability for something that should have never happened to begin with. Julia Fox, a well-known actress and social media influencer, made her own series of statements on TikTok in response to the recent campaigns against gender-based violence and sexual harassment. In her videos, she strongly condemned the campaigns as horrific and unacceptable, and emphasized that the issue is not a problem that is unique to Hollywood or the fashion industry, but rather an issue that affects all women and girls globally. As the days pass and the investigation deepens, the scandal surrounding the illustrious fashion house Balenciaga continues to escalate, leaving the industry in a state of shock and disbelief. With accusations of unethical practices and a lack of transparency, the once revered brand now finds itself in the midst of a full-blown crisis. The public is demanding answers, and the fashion community is anxiously awaiting the outcome of this controversial situation. The future of Balenciaga hangs in the balance, as the question remains, what will the fashion house do to restore its tarnished reputation and regain the trust of its loyal customers? Will it be able to rise above this crisis and emerge stronger than ever before? Or will it succumb to the weight of its own controversies and become a footnote in fashion history? Only time will tell as the world waits with bated breath for the outcome of this historic moment in fashion. The Balenciaga controversy raises important questions about the role of fashion in society and the responsibilities of those who create and promote it. It also highlights the need for stricter regulations and accountability in the fashion industry. Until then, we will continue to closely watch and observe the actions and decisions made by Balenciaga in response to this controversy. Will they rise to the challenge and make a real difference in protecting children and promoting a more responsible and ethical fashion industry? Or will this just be another hollow apology and empty promise? The world is watching. Balenciaga.